No problem.
Welcome everybody to the Spellbound Survivor Land of Oz Tribal Council. I haven't hosted one of these in a minute. I missed you guys, man. Damn, I wasn't able to see y'all last time. So I know I've definitely been excited for this. First question, and only got one for each of you, because we waited a little bit for Tribal to start. Richard, you've won immunity once again. How crucial is it to win immunity this late into the game?
I mean, anytime you can keep yourself safe at tribal, I think that's like a win. I felt really good about how I performed in the challenge. I spent yesterday just trying to like get in the mindset of prepare for something mental, and I kept rocking my body back and forth like a pendulum to keep my like mind focused, and it really paid off last night. So I'm feeling really good going into this round, and hopefully can continue that momentum moving forward.
And the contrast, great. So you came relatively close to winning this challenge, unfortunately to no avail. Did I mean naturally, immunity is the goal. You want to be safe, but do you feel like you needed this immunity?
I feel like I needed it considering I voted in the minority last round. And it's just like, too, this game is so unpredictable as well. So, literally, you can feel no matter where you stand, anything changes. And having that immunity on you, it really like makes you it just really makes everything so much more secure. And it's the thing that definitely locks your spot into the next round. If you don't have immunity, you can't be saying that at all.
And then my next question goes to Shelly. Naturally, like I said, immunity is the goal. But do you think people play differently when they have immunity? Like, hey, you can't be me tonight. Maybe just go balls to the wall.
Um, I think that it's probably, I mean, first of all, I wouldn't fucking know because I've never had immunity. So, I don't know what goes on in the head of all y'all fuckers. I imagine that like the wheels turn, but at the same time, um, there's definitely like a logic to the game that there's an underpinning to the logic of the game that doesn't really make sense to completely fly off the handle. So I imagine that it's like fun to scheme about the possibilities, but unlikely that you just like blow your entire game up because you have a short-term necklace around your neck.
Okay, so let's deviate a little bit from that, the talks of immunity challenges and whatnot, which, I'm saying this like is you guys are the ones talking about it. I'm the one asking you guys questions, and therefore you guys are the reasons why I'm talking about it. Scott, we had an extended break. We had the tribal where Rafi got sent home that I didn't host. But he still went home just because I didn't say he did or got the hell off my island doesn't mean he didn't get off of it. Do you think there was still gaming going on during that time, or was it more like people actually took advantage of the break? Like, I don't got to worry about Spellbound for the next 2 or 3 days.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that we all needed a break. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I needed the break. I mean, I'm sure there maybe there was like conversations like here and there, maybe. Like, I don't know what people got going on, but I really do think people took the break as it was, which was a break, and enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely. Next question goes to Nathan. Maybe, it's been a minute since we really, assuming everyone took this break, right? Still, the jury is just kind of just sitting there. The jury's half full right now. So how much is jury management playing a factor in this vote and the next upcoming vote?
um Jury management in this vote and the next vote. I mean, like at this point, I feel like I really don't know because I'm thinking of just playing a good game as in like are we all making the best moves or are we all like just I don't know how to explain it. Like I just don't know. Uh, Jury management. I mean, we all have people that we've all talked to. So at this point, yeah, the jury at this point is a certain amount of people, but like we still have everyone in this game currently, whereas like half of us are going to be on the jury too. So it's just like I don't know. It's just like a game we're playing. I don't know.
And the nature of this game so far, and like this recurring thing is that all these super close votes and all these big reactions to people when they get sent home. I think it's like the last two people on their way out both said that they're going to be bitter and they're going to carry some of that resentment towards some players into the jury. So my next question goes to Giraffe. So what kind of jury? So is the entire jury going to be bitter? What's the jury you think going to be looking for at the end of this?
I don't think the full jury is going to be bitter. I mean, of course, well, a lot of us are putting a lot of time and effort into this and then being told that our effort wasn't good enough, basically, by being voted out. There's going to be very strong feelings on the way out. Because basically you're putting time, effort, energy, in some cases, material that you're having to pay for into this, and ultimately being told, sorry, you got voted out. Like, there's only so much of that you can hear before it's like, yeah, a little bitter. So I don't think, even though, because I've been in that situation where I will admit, I've been a bitter juror. I have been a very bitter juror. There comes a point to where, as a juror, you will sometimes have to let your own ego go to side and just be like, okay, who actually played the best game? And sometimes that can be because everybody who's in the final three or final two is who you're bitter towards, or it's like the only non-bitter option is like the very clearly worst option.
Okay, bet. I promise you guys that I was only going to ask you guys one question. That's true. I promised. I swore it. And I would never lie. I'm not playing this game. I have no reason to lie. So that concludes the formal questionnaire. Although I did have other questions, which I kind of spitball a little bit. But raise your hand if you think you're catching some votes tonight. See if we got a couple of hands raised. Raise your hand if you think you're going home. Just catching votes is not enough. I think it's gone. It's over. It's done. Okay. We're actually gonna do a little bit differently. Raise your hand if you're shocked by how long you've been here. It's been a month. Raise your hand if you're shocked you're still here. Okay. All right. And last thing, anyone can answer this if they want to. What's up with that book of poems? If anyone wants to raise their hand and answer, what they think it is. What is that?
I don't know. What is up with that book of poems?
I think
Maybe
you're
I
a
just
troll. That's what I think you are.
Maybe I just wanted to show you guys just some of my poetry that I've made. Like it may not even be that deep, but is it something? I don't know. I'm not a liar, but I definitely omit things. I keep secrets. I'm a secret holder. But speaking of secrets, time to cast those votes. You got to cast. This is being recorded, so the BL is not watching this live. They'll be watching this later. But if you'd like to give a shout out, then by all means, there's the opportunity to do so. For those who haven't cast a vote yet, please cast your vote. Like to confirm your vote if you already have. Or if you'd like to change your vote, change your vote. Have fun.
Shout out per usual to my amazing fiance and Belly, who are in my project.
Shout out to my fiance, who's
It's morning.
Finally got her.
He's the poor bastard.
I mean, who says that I'm not?
I love how he's sitting on the side watching Tribal happen.
Shout out to all the squid lovers. I don't know. It's just something to fill the silence.
It's so therapeutic. I've said it once and I will say it again to watch it spin.
No, when it spans, I would be playing with that thing all day. Like I'll be playing with that, especially if I'm feeling anxious. I feel it'd just be such a it'd be so relaxing just sit there and spin it.
Oh, it is. Oh shit.
Yeah, you guys are not used to seeing me come on this quickly. There's less people I gotta keep track of votes for. But with that being said, I do have the votes. But if anybody has an hidden immunity out or an advantage that they would like to play, now is the time to do so. All right, the window is closed. Once I read the votes, the person that has been voted off just has a few moments to gather his, her, or their belongings and get the hell off my island. And I think someone said I didn't say that Krisan got the hell off of my island when they got voted off, when she got voted off. She did get the hell off, Krisan. And if you're still on this island, Krisan, get the hell off now. And Rafi, also get the hell off my island. But one of y'all is going to
Appreciate
join
the
those two.
accountability.
I was about to say, I was like, I remembered. I was going to do that last tribal, but I wasn't able to host it. Anyways, I'll read the votes. First vote. Grace. Nathan. That's one vote Grace, one vote Nathan. Nathan. That's two votes Nathan, one vote Grace. Alex. We're at a tie. Two votes Alex, two votes Nathan, one vote Grace. Alex. That is three votes Alex, two votes Nathan, one vote Grace, one vote left. 12th person voted off of Spellbound, Survivor, Land of Oz, and the 5th member of our jury, Alex. Alex, that is 4, and tonight that is enough. Alex, unfortunately, the one person who was not in attendance at this tribal council to answer questions. How sad, how tragic. But Alex, thank you so much for playing Spellbound. I know that we got you in on the mini a long while back, and we were waiting to see how long it would take for you to play a main, like a streamlined season of Spellbound. You know, you played the mini, you dealt with us for a whole day, but we finally got you on board, and I'm so happy I finally got to host you. You know, I've hosted with you. I've played games with you, but never hosted you myself. And with that, I'm ever so grateful. But unfortunately, the tribe has spoken. Au revoir, get the hell off my island. Just making sure that I say that again so that no one else could say, oh, I didn't say it this time. I did say it. Final 6.
Yeah.
Now,
Final
yippee, hooray,
6.
hoopla. Y'all made it to the final 6. Half of you will be the final 3 members of the jury. And join Alex and the other previously evicted people from the merge at Ponderosa. And we'll have the role to cast the vote as to who will win this game. And the other half will get a chance to plead their case and to convince whomever the other 3 are, and those aforementioned 5, why they deserve to be the sole survivor. This is endgame now. It's crunch time. We're going to be revealing details about the challenge soon. And if you recall the schedule, this game's going to be moving a lot quicker. You know, we gave you guys that break. There's going to be no relief. There's going to be challenge, tribal, challenge, tribal, challenge, tribal. And depending on scheduling, maybe even quicker than that. Best of luck to everybody.